What's up, guys? It's Thursday. We're doing our install we couldn't do earlier in the week because of the weather and the storm and all that. So, Lord willing, we make it to the install safely. This is a big old top. We got everything strapped down as best we can. I think we're going to be all right, but it's always scary. We didn't bring the enclosed trailer because it won't fit in the enclosed trailer. Guys, I showed you how we had the stone strapped to the trailer. We are now at the job. Spoke with the customer. We're going to tie these up because of course that tall slab will smack them as we lay it down with the no lift system. Also, the customer has asked me not to do any type of caulking or siliconing connecting to the cabinets over here as well. As you guys know, that is kind of, the finishing touches, the makeup on the stone. So at the end of the video, I don't want y'all talking crap because there's not silicone. The customer asked me not to do it. Alright guys, so I always bring my templates into the job site. Like I was explaining to you about these lights. As you can see with my template on the ground, they're going to hit the lights. Of course, we're going to be a little bit back away from that, so the physics of it when it goes down is it'll get further away from it. But still, it's better to take some tape and tape those up to get them higher to prevent them from hitting. Also, with the cart, of course, it's going to be about a foot or so off the ground, so that's going to bring that up higher. All right, AJ, that's good. Over here, we're pretty tied up against the cabinet. I'm debating on cutting the wall here so that we can have a little play as we go back. Customers putting tile in afterwards anyway, so all that'll be covered. I guess we can see it. Well, I really think it's a good idea because we're going to be tied up against this molding here. I think we're definitely going to have to, mainly because we're going to be tied up against this molding, and we're going to need to separate this so that we can get epoxy in there so that we can run the seam properly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the bottom of this and notch it to where we can push the stone back and get our epoxy and such in there. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you how I tied those up. And I got my guys cutting the bottom over here for that L, and then we'll bring in a piece and notch it out. Just trying to be as clean as we possibly can. We've got very nice customers here, and they've got a very nice home. So always you want to try to be as clean as you can, but you guys, I've said it a million times, I treat people how they treat me, and you just try to do the best you can when you got people like this. Full length, so just film us. We don't need your help on this, just film. Okay. Alright guys, we went ahead and cut there so we can press this in and get the epoxy in once we get the other top in. The main thing right now is to, not hit the refrigerator, not bump the dishwasher, anything like that.
That's handy.
It helps. When you can use it, it helps. Alright, now we're going to pull our switch. Maybe keep an eye on the dishwasher and the cabinet over here. The main thing is to watch everything around you guys. But you got to count on the people you're working with to also watch things around. I know everybody watching on YouTube is perfect and do everything right all the time, but we can't all be as good as you guys. Alright, hold on. Looks like I need to go up on my side a little bit, don't I? Just stay right there. Let me come around and take a look. let's gently work it in, but let's make sure we stay off the refrigerator, okay? It's a lot harder for me to touch my side. Let's push this as far over as we can. That way it's still holding. See what we did? We used the cart to kind of support this on the end and allow David and I both to kind of get in here. And now we're just going to try to push it back as best we can. This big side, it's always harder to get in because it slides and then it gets caught on the drywall and all that. But we have to stay as flat as possible. We got a cabin over there. Multi-tool, please, AJ. See if we can get a little more distance there.
Okay, nice. About 1,000. You want another one? Oh, that one. Probably about 15 minutes. How long? 15 minutes. Next one. We go reach another one? Yeah, let's get it going.
Now, if the customer were not getting tile, we wouldn't cut that as much. We'd be a lot. Make sure it's super tight if they weren't getting tile, or if they were getting backsplash, we could do something a little different as well. We could cut and lead off the stone to get it in and all that. So there's options. Go back, it's tight. And it doesn't matter what house you go in, the walls are always gonna have a little bit of a bump to them.
Just bring the other one out of the barn, honey. This one? Yeah, put a full one on it. Yeah, let me have one, take it outside. Okay. Okay? So, what do you want? Yeah, all right, get the full one. Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, undo all this? No, let's take it outside.
Alright guys, so we got it in there, got it back in the wall. Then once we put our epoxy in there, then we'll pull it out and all that and get it even with the cabinet like it's supposed to be, and we'll be good to go. As you can see, anytime we do a seam, we run the seam phantom on it in the shop, and it gives a nice tighter, cleaner seam. Video.
Okay. Hold it like this. How you handed it to him?
first thing they do when they go to slide is pick up one. If it's granite, you're in trouble. Alright, so this one's in place. Now we're gonna look under it and make sure that if we need any shims, we put them in there. There's one or two down here. Just plug a little bit there. There you can see we've got plenty of space in here to put our epoxy in. Guys, because no white is solid white, I kind of start with just a touch of brown. You can see it doesn't really look brown, but I put a touch of brown in it. You feel me mixing it though? Struggling getting the tops level over here. I've been working on it for a bit. So we got it really close and got it level with the.
You guys telling your husband how difficult you have been to get along with it.
I get that way.
Huh?
I get that way.
No, we said you were just great.
Yeah, so we just love you. It's so easy to deal with.
Thank you, AJ.
I said, well, you should do work.
No, that's fine.
Gosh.
Oh,
We
yeah.
might need to touch more.
Are you with the backslash?
Huh?
You did the backslash?
No, I don't do any of that stuff.
Yes, you do. It's gonna be hard. He said he's up for it. It just, it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all.
So you got a mixed hardener with that?
Yes, sir. I gotta get the color right first.
Yeah.
Because there's no true whites. You gotta add.
You know, white and black's the two hardest colors there is to match.
Absolutely.
It's almost impossible.
So it's not all white. Is it shimmer from the middle? Yeah. So I hope it looks good.
AJ, can you get me a little bit more white out of the front, please?
And those are the same for me? Yeah, we could not get a cabinet in there, it was so off.
Yeah, it was off like between that and the window and the door's off a half inch.
I think I got.
So how can I put a cabinet up there?
Color pretty
Couldn't get it
close
in,
now.
too much of a gap.
Someone give me a
built two of
razor
them.
blade, cause I.
Yeah.
You're in the building if you want a cabinet. One's laminated and everything.
You know, we remodeled our other.
Guys, I just made a mistake today. I did not cut down this composite sink before I went to pull it up. I don't think I've ever put one that fit in the sink cabinet without cutting it down. So I had to take it outside, cut it down, clean the silicone off, and come back.